Good evening, everyone. As I review and close our affirmative position, allow me to restate for the record our affirmative position. My team have been clear of the pros for reparation. Slavery led to giant disparities in wealth that should be addressed with reparation. Ta-Nehisi Coates, author and correspondent for the Atlantic magazine, explains that by 1836, more than 6 million, almost half the economic activity in the United States, was derived directly or indirectly from the cotton produced in this country. Descendants of slavery do deserve the reparation, the benefits their ancestors could not, because the descendants' lives have been directly impacted by the lack of benefiting from the economic prosperities their ancestors lived. Slavery left African American communities at the mercy of the slave health deficit, which should be addressed with reparation. Access to health care began from the end of slavery through much of the 20th century. African Americans have had a long-term health effect of slavery based on the racism that existed post-slavery. Thankfully, the Affordable Care Act did take a step in the right direction to help African Americans. However, the government can go further, providing additional health care availability to African Americans to correct the long-term effect. My opponents have stated reparations would be too expensive and difficult to implement. Nobody said that when the Japanese Americans was paid for reparation. What about the reparation of the victims of the Tuskegee study, which infected 399 black men, and they were paid $10 million? Or how about in the state of North Carolina set up $10 million in reparation for the estimated 7,600 people who stayed forcibly sterilized between 1929 and 1974, or the German government, which has paid $89 billion to victims of the Nazi and their dependent from 1952 to now. And then finally, South Africa paid $85 million in reparation to the victims of apartheid crimes. Can this country do it? Yes, it can. Will this country do it? It really should. Thank you.